So I'm getting ready to go into this reading, and all day I've been feeling like I'm going to recognize the client. It doesn't happen super often, so this is a bit unique. But I have to put any nerves to the side so that I can be a clear conduit for information to flow. Hello, how are you?
Tyler!
Oh my gosh, are you Lil Kim? Okay, I never recognize anybody.
Are you
That's
serious?
hilarious.
Come
Hilarious.
in.
So great to meet you.
You too.
Oh, you are
my
so
God.
sweet.
I'm so.
Oh my
You have no
God.
idea.
Wow.
You are so freaking cute.
You are so precious. I'm
Come
in shock. My hands are like all sweaty. I'm
Are
like,
you
oh, this is gonna be great.
My name is Little Kim, the Queen Bee. You may recognize me from being Little Kim, the rapper, the actress, the dancer, because you might have seen me on Dancing with Stars as well. I'm so shy. People don't know that about me. I'm definitely Queen Bitch when I'm on stage, and I'm Kimberly Jones when I'm at home.
I cannot believe I'm meeting you.
I can't believe I'm here.
Oh.
I watch you all the time, and I say, I want to meet him.
Oh, this is such an honor for me. Thank you so much for having me.
I watch Tyler all the time. It's so interesting. He's so cute. But I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in God. I believe that God sends messages through people. Like Tyler, I'm nervous.
Before we start, I want to kind of ask you if you have any objects that you'd like me to start with today?
I do have an object.
Okay.
I am interested in connecting with someone. I did bring an object from that person, and it's very special. Very, very, very special to me.
Okay, well then I'll scribble, and I'll just kind of let you know all of what's popping in, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Let me see if I've got that. Okay, thank you. So I have two people that are competing for my energy. I have one woman that's coming through on your mom's side of family. Do you know of any situations of congestive heart failure?
My grandma.
Okay. There was an acknowledgement on the way here of this older generational feeling where there was a music connection. It's not like just my client would be musically inclined.
Yeah.
The feeling is like a sense of pride for you because of what the client's been able to do that maybe the older relatives weren't able to fully enact, if that makes sense.
Wow. Well, my grandma's name was, we call her Grandma Mary. At the end, she kind of developed heart problems, and it was hard for us because she was so much fun, she was so funny, but she was tough at the same time.
Absolutely.
I know that's where I get my toughness from, you know? But what you're saying is so eerie to me because I did not find out that my grandma was a really great singer and was in an actual group until like 7 years ago.
Wow.
When she passed away.
Right.
And then they decided to tell me.
Right. Wow, and that's so bizarre because literally on the way here, the feeling was like, thank her for being able to do these things that in life I might not have been able to do to the tier that I wanted to. There's a feeling of like vicariously, she's with you.
Yeah. My grandma, I feel like I was one of her favorites because she had a lot of great grandkids. She would put all my pictures on the wall when I was singing.
Oh, yes.
But she was so excited where I didn't think she would be excited about me being in the music industry.
Right.
And then when I found out, I understood why she was so excited.
Right.
Because she was living vicariously through me.
And she's immensely proud of you for being able to do that.
Yeah.
So,
my grandma Mary, she meant everything to not just me, but the whole entire Jones family. And I'm like, I have a big music connection because of my grandma. So she's important. She's important. He got it.
the man that is popping in that I have to acknowledge, the feeling is life gets cut too short or like someone passes away before their time. And when he comes through, he acknowledges a reference to music. He is showing a legacy being continued on.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is having me reference to like a dedication, but in a musical sense. And it comes through. Now, the interesting thing is he acknowledges this hasn't been done yet. And he feels like he's involved in it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's amazing because right now I'm working on music for him,
Right.
but he's on the record.
That's
And
amazing.
it's just a beautiful connection, and it's all for the love of him.
That's awesome. Well, I can't wait to hear it. That'll be
Yeah.
amazing. And he clearly is really happy about that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got that there. Thank you, Pearl. There is an acknowledgement in the way this comes through of him basically bringing up this fact of showing me soulmate, soulmate, soulmate. And he's very instinct, like automatic, insistent, very, very It's like coming through so strongly. It's like soulmate, soulmate, soulmate.
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 Like, what do you mean, me with him?
That's what I'm getting at. I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah, but I mean, my hands are sweaty. That's crazy. That makes me want to cry. I'm not gonna cry.
It's okay.
Okay, so that jacket, it's Persian lamb, and it belonged to the late, great Notorious B.I.G.
Wow.
Which I call Biggie. He's my Biggie.
Wow.
But that was the one thing I always said. It was soulmate.
Because he's having me bring up soulmate, 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 and then he's coming through and he's acknowledging a very distinct apology, and it's not coming across in a negative way. And he's referring to the fact that he wants you to know he's bringing up loyalty and he's bringing up commitment. And he's acknowledging an apology in some cases because he feels like you deserved more than you got.
Oh, the fact that he's sorry.
It's the number one thing that he could convey is I'm sorry. And the feeling that comes through for him is the issues that caused arguments, confrontation, any fighting is like at the end of the day, they weren't that big of a deal. So why did I waste this time arguing about silly stuff? And he talked about being stubborn and petty, and it's like, the feeling's like, no, why didn't I put love first?
Oh my goodness. Because we were fighting before he passed. Bad. And there were times when I did feel like he treated me unfairly, but I was so massively in love with this man.
Yeah.
And, oh.
I just want you to know when he comes through, he acknowledges having that love. That love is stronger than it even was in life, but he understands that love to a deeper extent. And I want you to know that.
That is so amazing. Yeah, because let me tell you, I always wanted to know deep in my heart if he really, you know, meant a lot of the things he said, a lot of the things he did to me.
He wants you to know at the end of the day, he's like, you're special. He's calling you his girl. I don't know what this is, like, it's my girl. And it comes across in that way of truly viewing you as a soulmate. And I really, honestly believe that. It's important.
Thank you. When he said that I was his soulmate, that, whew, I wanted to cry, but I didn't want to mess up my makeup. Because soulmate was a word that I always used, even when he was around, because I always felt like he was my soulmate. So that belief, that is real.
Is there anything that you feel on your end that you have always wanted to know? Is there anything that you think his family might have wanted to have known when it came to his circumstance?
I mean, I guess everyone would want to know who did it.
Sure.
Who shot him.
Yes. All right, let me see how to even start. Okay. Yeah, so the sweating starts. Okay. It's interesting in the way this comes through. One of the impressions that did come through was a memory right before passing. And this is as simple as it is of him just standing outside of a residence. And he acknowledges this memory of, I remember just kind of like looking out and taking a deep breath. And the feeling is like his soul was preparing to go, even though he consciously didn't know what was about to fully happen. But it is interesting to note, he is having me bring up two people, and showing me two people conspiring together. There is a feeling, interestingly, in the days before of like, I feel like I'm around a lot of people. I don't know if they're at a party, but the feeling is like, I know something's kind of going on. But there's a feeling of almost like people talking or hearing that someone might not have wanted him to live. Showing me a symbol of death threat, and then not taking death threat seriously. Which would indicate that if we don't know who did it, many people would.
Well, he was definitely at a party before it happened, and with a lot of people. But I will say this, it was like a little bit after Tupac passed away.
I see.
I remember he called us all into the room, and he had a meeting with us.
Yeah.
He was basically like, we have to stay tight, we have to move a certain way. And it's almost like he felt something, but no one else picked up on it. They thought he was just on his mafia talk.
Right.
And I took it very seriously when he had that meeting with us. when Tyler was saying the things he said, I thought about Biggie's fans, how this is gonna be not just therapeutic for me, but for them as well. I mean, there's a lot of negative about the way he passed. But sitting here with Tyler, it was positive.
I think for him, and I mean this at the core of my being, I truly think loving you was the greatest accomplishment his soul truly feels it was ever able to do.
Are you serious?
You showed him what love was, but you helped teach him in ways that no one else did.
Really?
So that's so special. I think this object really symbolizes that.
That means so much to me. I want to cry, but I don't want to mess up my makeup.
I feel you. That's all good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, that's like, wow. I love you so much, Biggie. When Tyler said that, Biggie felt like he learned how to love because of me. I was like, that's deep, you know, because he's older than me. So I thought he was teaching me, and that, you know, I never knew I was teaching him something. I definitely feel like it was therapeutic. This was so healing in ways that he may not even know. I'm gonna be smiling for days because of Tyler.
Hey, Mom. Oh, I have someone I think you'd like to meet. This is little Kim.
Oh my God! No, it is not. Oh my God! Oh,
Mommy.
Oh my God! I love you.
You're the coolest mom.
You were the coolest little Kim. Oh my gosh,
Nice to
this
meet
is
you.
amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I made it so
Thank you.
I really feel like Biggie came through to give little Kim permission to move on. For me, on a personal level, it was really fascinating getting to meet someone that I did recognize and knew as being a very strong person. At the same time, being able to see the emotional side and see that and connect with that on a personal level. And I'm thankful to be the one that was able to help her today.